Hello and welcome. I'm Barely Art, and today we're designing the Winx Club as Pokemon trainers. This is also going to be a part two, and if you're interested in the part one, it's going to be on my channel. In today's video, we're doing Tekna, Musa, and Aisha, and yeah, I don't really have much to say, so we can just jump right into the designs. First up is going to be Musa. Musa is the fairy of music and harmony, and in my opinion, she is the spunkiest member and she always stands up for what she believes in. She often is seen like kind of fighting with Stella because Stella a lot of times will say or do something that isn't very nice and is kind of self-centered. I love Stella though. Doesn't really bother me, but Musa is always the one who kind of will tell her when she's wrong. And I love that about Musa. She's definitely my favorite fairy in the group. And also I just love everything about her. I love her fashion, her style, her personality. I don't love her boyfriend. Riven is such an ass, and sorry, I'm not trying to cuss, but he's such a jerk, and I don't understand why they're together. But you know what? Maybe I'll make a video about why they're so problematic. But anyway, I made her a psychic type trainer, mostly because there's not really one that would fit music and harmony, and I thought like psychic just made the most sense, in my opinion. Now for the actual Pokemon I chose for her, I chose Gothorita, the Manipulate Pokemon, Meowstic, the Constraint, oh my gosh, Constraint Pokemon, Indeedee, the Emotion Pokemon, Esper, the Restraint Pokemon, and Esper is also the pre-evolved form of Meowstic. I didn't know that when I was choosing them, but then when I was looking up more information about the Pokemon, I found that out. But I think it's fine. Like, I think people do that. And then we have Hatenna, the calm Pokemon, and Espeon, the sun Pokemon. I think that I picked Gothorita as her main Pokemon just because I feel like Gothorita just seems like a perfect fit for Musa, but I also think Espeon is also a really good fit for Musa. I think that Espeon really suits Musa's personality. So for Musa's, I wanted to keep it pretty much the same. Like I kept her hair pretty much the same. I think even her outfit is pretty much the same. The only things that I changed is I tried to make her shirt look more like a traditional Chinese outfit. I know a lot of them have like the collar like that. Because I wanted to tie in more to her that she is, Chinese. I think she has a few outfits that she wears in the show that are more like traditional Chinese, and I really like that for her. Um, and I added the headphones to just kind of show more that she is like that she connects with music. Her jeans, I pretty much just kept the same vibe. I added fingerless gloves just to add more to the design. But I think silhouette wise, she's like almost the exact same as her Winx design. But yeah, that's pretty much what I did for Musa. Colors I kept the same too, and yeah, that's Musa. Okay, next up we have Tekna, and you will see that I definitely spelled her name wrong. I didn't realize that there was no H. Oh my gosh, my cat is trying to mess with my necklace. I didn't realize there was no H in Tekna's name. But for Tekna's, I wanted to make her look like really good. I think her drawing turned out to be my favorite. I really love everything about the way it came out. Mostly because in the reboot, I don't know if you've seen the reboot, but gosh, she looks so bad. I don't know what they did to her, but they did her so dirty. I had to make up for it. Tekna is the fairy of technology and techno magic. I made her an electric type trainer because I feel like that's a pretty obvious fit for her. For her Pokemon, I chose Rotom, the plasma Pokemon, which I definitely think Rotom would be her main Pokemon because he can, I think, like, kind of go into different electric devices. Like, I think in one of the series, he's Rotom Dex. He, like, goes into a Pokedex and he kind of, like, possesses it in a way. So I thought that that would be a really good main Pokemon for her. I also chose Manectric, the Discharge Pokemon, Joltik, the Attaching Pokemon, Charjabug, the Battery Pokemon, Toxel, the Baby Pokemon, and Chinchou, the Angler Pokemon. I also did make all of these Pokemon from the Galarian region. I wanted everyone to kind of have like the same, like be from the same region because they're all gonna end up like they would all obviously be on the same team. So I thought them being all from the same region made the most sense. Now for Tekna's design, hers was harder for me because I feel like Tekna has a lot of like her usual design is fine, but the reboot design is like really, really bad. And I wanted to do her justice because I don't know what they were thinking, but oh my gosh, they did her so dirty. She looks so bad. I mostly just struggled with her hair, um, the shape and stuff. I didn't want it to be like I didn't think I could translate her usual design well, so I wanted to change it up a bit. And I think I really like the way it ended up looking. I think it looks pretty good. And for her outfit, I wanted to give her more of like a unique style. Like on Pinterest, I just tried to look at like some odd outfits just to give her that she kind of has like an alien vibe usually. So I want to give her like a alien vibe style outfit. I just added a whole bunch of belts and colored them green just to make it a little bit more interesting. Her colors, I think I pretty much just colored picked from what her colors are. I don't think I had to change them that much. Just because I already really like her color palette. I love green and I think it looks good with purple. Uh, the shoes were gonna be like platform boots, but like obviously you can't see them that much because of her jeans. But that's what they are. They're platform boots. The color that I really changed was her pants. I made them darker just because I don't want to do too much purple, so I just made them a darker purple. I think that's really the only color that I changed a lot. Like I said, I just pretty much color picked. I do like the dark color for the pants. I think it makes the green stand out more. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really have to say about her design. It's pretty simple and straightforward. But yeah, that's techno. Okay, last but not least, we have Aisha, the Fairy of Waves. Aisha was first introduced in season 2 along with the Pixies. She's very athletic and I would say I don't really know how to describe her personality exactly. She's not afraid to like when someone's being wrong about like a situation, she'll obviously say something, but she says it in like a nice way. She doesn't really like pick fights, I think, that much. She's pretty calm and more chill. I guess she just goes with the flow, because she's Fairy of Waves, water, flow. Okay. But for her, I made her a water type trainer, which yeah, her powers are water, so obviously she'd be a water type trainer. Okay, so for Aisha's Pokemon, I have chosen Choodle, the snapping Pokemon, and I chose that one as her. No, that one's not her main. Sobble, the water lizard Pokemon, is her main Pokemon. Then I chose Toxapeck, the brutal star Pokemon, Frillish, the floating Pokemon, Palpitoad, the vibration Pokemon, and Milotic, the tender Pokemon. Aisha's design definitely changed the most from what I originally had planned for her to what she ended up being. Um, when I was doing Technas, I kind of like had like a clear outfit that I wanted to put in her, like in her design, and so that's kind of what I went with. I don't know how to describe the top. It's like one of those like flowy, like loose tops. I don't know. They're really pretty, and I thought that like since she's water themed, it kind of the tops kind of reminded me of water, and that's why I chose it. I gave her just like baggy shorts because I know in her Winx design she has like a green skirt, but I always for some reason thought it was like shorts, even though it's very obviously not shorts. And I gave her like I think it's called like a newsboy hat. I just think those are really cute, and she seems like she would wear one. I love her style. I think she has like maybe the best style in the show. Her outfits are always so good. And I still gave her like the leg warmers that she has in the shoes, which I didn't realize that she had when I was drawing it. But now that I'm watching the recording back, I realize that she does have that. So that stayed the same, and so did her hair pretty much. I love her hair, so I just try to make it more curly, I guess, and more. I didn't make it as long; I made it a bit shorter. Her colors, I did have to change some of her colors because when I was putting them, I think it might have been the blue background. It made it look like her hair looked really red, so I had to like darken it a little bit. I think I might have also darkened her skin a little bit just to make everything look kind of like a little bit better. I wish I would have kind of changed her colors a little bit, but I don't think I changed them that much. So they look really light by the end of it, but I think it still looks good. Yeah, I really like her design, and I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing I would change is her colors. But yeah, that's Aisha. thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, maybe consider liking it and subscribing. Um, I'll have my Instagram below. It wouldn't let me link it last time, so I'll probably just have my handle below. So go ahead and check that out. I post more frequently over there. Yeah, if you like my art, just follow me. Maybe eventually I'll start doing commissions and maybe one day open up a Patreon, which that would be kind of fun, I think. But yeah, just thank you again for watching.